Greetings and welcome back. So I did the Zen thing, I bought my token. As you can see right now, here is my Starship Upgrade requisition. Starship Upgrade modules are used at a Starship selector and proceed to upgrade a valid Tier 5 Starship to Tier 5U, and upgrade a Starship will gain an HP bonus that scales, blah blah blah. So let's go through the process, let's do this thing. Upgrade, why can't it let me upgrade? One, I do have one. Do I put it in here? How do I use it? Oh, upgrading a ship is only possible at a Starship selection... what? At a selection contact? So I have to go to the Starship selector to upgrade my ship? Well, that's complicated. Select my ship. Oh, okay. You have to go here to do it now. So I can upgrade the Avenger. I can upgrade the Avenger, which is on this character, for one upgrade thing. The Chimera is a free upgrade, so that's fine. This one is that doesn't even have an upgrade option. So the Exploration Cruiser refit cannot be upgraded at all. Ooh, the Support Cruiser retrofit cannot be upgraded at all. But our Galaxy X can. Here we go. Let's do this. Cross your fingers. What? Okay, upgrade Starship. Upgrade to Tom Baker. Ship class Dreadnought Cruiser. It becomes a Dreadnought Cruiser Tier 5U. Base hull right now is 40,000. And it becomes 46,000 at level 50, which we are, and then when we get to level 60 it becomes 53,333.3. so that is much better from my 40,000 hull I had before. Console slots, I'm going to gain a new engineering slot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 engineering slots. Wow. So that's nice. That means I can move one of my consoles up to the engineering slot and now add another phaser booster console. Oh, sick. That'll be sweet. And then I'm also going to get the Starship Mastery Package. Rapid repairs. Regenerates 8.5 hull of your current mass every 3 seconds in space. Energy and radiation damage resistance. All energy damage resistance and radiation damage resistance. Nice. Increased critical chance. Nice. And increased hull hit points on top of all that. My hull is going to be really nice on this ship finally, like it should be. Okay, these are some nice upgrades, and I like the fact that it shows you what you're going to get compared to what you have now. This is going to let you compare and see if you really want to spend that token or not on upgrading a ship. Love it! Let's complete the upgrade. Bam! Dreadnought Cruiser T5U, baby! Alright, we got a T5U in the house. And now we have a new tab here called Mastery. Earn skill points in this ship to improve its Starship Mastery, unlocking new passive buffs. Progress until next unlock. So now there's a progress bar. When it gets to the end, we can unlock a Mastery package unlock. Sweet! Oh, I love this. You know what? I like it. I'm sold. Except I don't want to spend 700 Zen each ship, but I like it. Nice. Okay. Well, there you go. I'm now flying a Tier 5U ship. Look at that. Another slot did open up. So what I'm going to do, you see, is put this up here. And now I have room for another phaser booster thingy-majig. So what I'll do is I'll get another one before I start our run of videos for the missions. That way it'll be all updated. I like that. So another slot. And that's gonna freeze that up. Now I can do more phaser damage on this ship. Nice. That's going to be nice right there. I like that. Okay, good. So now you guys have seen what it's like to upgrade a ship to Tier 5U. A very easy process. It's got a comparison chart. I like that. Let's beam into space. I want to look at it in space and see what the stats are now. I like that instantly I have a better ship now. It's not going to be a tier 6 ship. It doesn't have the intelligence officer seating, but it is better than it was. So, oh, one of my icons disappeared. I wonder what that was. I forgot what I put there. Oh, you know what it was? It's this. It must have moved it out. That's weird. It moved that out too. There we go. Now it's in place. Okay. So my current stats are that... Wow, look at my freaking hull. Wow. I've got a 71,000 hull right now, and I'm only at the lowest level 50 for this tier 5 U ship. Wait till I get to level 60. What was going to rise from? Something like... What was it? It was 46 to 53 or something like that? Yeah, so like 7,000 more, 7 or 8,000 more hull on top of this. It's going to be close to 80,000 hull. And then if I add this new mastery thing here, that adds 10% hull hit points, my hull is going to be over 80,000 at the end of this thing. Once I get past level 60 and I get that last Starship Mastery unlocked, I'm going to have an over 80,000 hull on the Galaxy X. Tell me that's not impressive. Tell me that's not impressive. Wow. Alright. That should make this whole video right there. Just that fact. That is incredible. My resists are really high. My shield strength is not very high though. I need a more powerful shield capacity thingy. But my hull is wow. Nice, I like it. Oh, and here's my skill-based stats. Oh, that's just those. Okay, I know what those are. Alright. I'm loving that. And I like that new slot. I can't wait till the new mastery things unlock. And I guess we'll figure out how those skill points work and how all that levels up as we begin. So this is a ship I will be using for all of Delta Rising now. It's upgraded. It's very nice. Very much more powerful. It's going to be really, really cool flying this ship now. And I like the fact that I upgraded it. We're going to keep our eyes on it and see how much more it improves over time. Because I like the fact that our ships are leveling with us now. At least the T5U and Tier 6 ships. That'll be really sweet. Okay, what else do we have? Has the DOF system changed? I haven't even looked at it yet. I guess not. No, it really hasn't. And I'm not an R&D crafter. Do I even have any active things going on? I have... Oh yeah, I do have active DOFs. I didn't even know if I had active DOFs or not. What do I have? I've got space increased damage versus Borg. Projectile weapons officer space. Chance to gain shield power when using torpedo weapons. Chance to gain shield power when using energy weapons. A chance to add power to all subsystems. And a chance of temporarily improving your ship power on any use of energy power abilities. Wow. I wonder what theme I went for there. Couldn't figure it out. Ground. I've got ground increased damage versus Borg. Chance to beam in additional phaser, disruptor, or plasma turret. Chance to beam in additional support drone. And chance to grant 99% shield damage resistance when using shield recharge. And chance to beam in an additional quantum mortar. So I do have active DOF powers for space and ground. Now you know what they are. That'll help. Alright, the last thing to do here is to just go to the Delta Quadrant, shall we? Go to Hail, go to Episodes, do this thing called Escalation. This is just going to introduce us and take us to the Delta Quadrant. Enter the Iconian Gateway and travel to the Delta Quadrant. This is Subcommander Cole. The activation of the gateway at the heart of the Solon A Dyson Sphere has given us access to another Dyson Sphere originally found near the Genolan system, and that is now located deep in the Delta Quadrant. The Romulan Republic, the Federation, and the Klingon Empire have put aside their differences in order to unite against common enemies, but they need skilled captains and crews willing to join the fight. Travel through the gateway and contact Delta Command once you reach the Janolan Dyson Sphere in the Delta Quadrant. Travel to the Juret system in the Taldewa sector block and pass through the Iconian gateway there to the Janolan Dyson Sphere. You get a little bit of skill points and expertise. So let's do that. Let's do it the old-fashioned way so that we can see if there's any other changes along the way. Now, one thing I noticed is that they also changed the map for sector space, so it's got these neat little icons here now. Everything's just more visible. They've changed the buttons here, so the art has been updated and changed for the sector maps as well as the galaxy map. So that's nice. For some reason, my menus have moved on me. Found this on my other character too. There we go. Let's go to Taldewa. So this is how you will access the Delta Quadrant each time you want to go there, until you unlock the ability from unlocking Tier 1 of the Delta reputation. Once you unlock that, you can transwarp to it. Right now there's no transwarp option, but once you unlock that, you'll be able to transwarp straight to the Delta Quadrant. So that'll be nice. That'll help us get there faster. Now this is undoubtedly where everybody in the game is going to be right now, so we'll see how this works out. Yeah, everybody's over there by the gateway. So we want to go not to the Solanae Dyson Sphere, we want to go to the Janolan Dyson Sphere. So make sure you click the right button to go to the right sphere, because it's going to give you two options here. It's going to give you both of them. We can enter Space Gate to the Dyson Sphere, or we can travel to the Janolan Dyson Sphere. You want to go to the Janolan one if you want to go to the Delta Quadrant. Incoming hail from Voyager, sir, on screen.
Welcome to the Janolan Dyson Sphere. The situation in the Delta Quadrant is continuing to develop. We will need the assistance of all our allies to stay ahead of it.
Thank you for this opportunity. I look forward to serving with you. And now we can beam down to the Delta Quadrant Command, and there's a button, Beam to Delta Quadrant Command. But we can look around a little bit too. This is inside the Janolan Dyson Sphere. And here's the Iconian Gateway. There's the portal from the outside space into the Janolan Dyson Sphere, and you can fly toward it, but it doesn't let you fly through it. But we can get pretty close to it. We can get way down here, where no doubt other people are exploring as well. We can get right up on it. There we go, and then there's an invisible wall there, but yeah, it's just a little bit of exploration. There's the sun. There's the gate. Ground below us. It's weird flying at this angle to the ground. It's really weird. But let's go ahead and beam to the command. Take a look down there. So this is where you will find the main Delta Alliance command here, and if you turn around you will find this guy. He is a commodities vendor. He is selling you medical supplies, provisions, shield generators, communication rates, and industrial energy cells. And I guess you could sell him stuff too to get some energy credits. And what is this guy? This is nothing. It's an Iconian symbol there though, or Solanae maybe. Solanae or Iconian, something. But the main area is through here. It says report to Commander Burgess. Let's look at our map too. Here's a map of where we are. So you've got the infirmary over there, you've got engineering over here, you've got the transporter, the shipyards, requisitions, all of that is inside once we get through. Just making sure there's no other doors we could go through or anything. I guess not in here. Okay, I see where we are. We are in here. We are in the transporter room. So we got to go through here. Maybe we can go to the infirmary and then engineering. I want to check that out. No. There's some lag there. Rubber banding. Well, you know, it is the first day of Delta Rising. This is the main area. Basically like the Solanae Dyson Sphere, it has a little big room here. I've tried to jump off and it wouldn't let me, but I tried. And there's a lot in here. Before we talk to Burgess, let's run around and I'll show you all the stuff that's in here because it'll be useful if you're in this area. You've got to talk to ship and shuttle requisitions, which I don't know if this has changed at all. Let's look real quick. I guess not. Oh, we can select tier 6 now. That's good. So there's a tier 6 option there. Man, that Guardian. Ooh, I want it. Want that so bad. So bad it hurts. We can talk to ship selector. We've got customized starship. We've got ship equipment, which is just standard stuff. Nothing fancy here. I guess if you had nothing on your ship, you could buy some stuff here, but that's pretty basic stuff. Let's try some of these other doors because I haven't tried them yet. And it looks like we can go through here. I didn't know that you could go through these doors, so this is good. Wow, I hadn't seen this yet. Look at that. That is an impressive visual right there. Disco ball. I love it. I don't know what it is or what it does, but I like it. I don't know what all this is. This is just a room here. There's nothing in here. Oh, there is something in here. Chief Engineer Officer, huh? Ah, repair ship injuries. Okay, so this is where you can repair your ship injuries. So there is a place for that here. You just have to walk a little bit to find it. Let's keep going around. And this is a big area here. There's a lot. We've got our bank, and I love the new art on these consoles. Is that not sweet looking? I mean, that is really sweet looking. But you've got the bank here. You've got the exchange over here around this moving thing. You've got the mail, more mail, and then you come to the other side, and it's all exchange over here. So that's nice. There's a lot of area to do things there. Let's see if we can go through this door. We can. Ooh, that's pretty too. Neat. Yeah, they really have updated the art and stuff for this. Speak with skill trainer. Okay, so here's a skill trainer. You can respec your skills or do whatever you need. They got everything here. Everything is here, basically. Requisition officer for bridge officers. Oh, and it had intelligence officers. Let's look at that. Yeah, there we go. Oh, sweet. And these can be bought with dilithium, and very cheaply, too. Andorian Engineering Intelligence Officer, Tactical Engineering, Science, Tactical Engineering. So there's each species, and then Tactical Science or Engineering. Wow. And they have space abilities, and they have ground abilities. Neat. I'm gonna have to read up, though, on all that, but... So there you go. You can get intelligence officers pretty cheap dilithium. If you don't have any intelligence officers, that would be a place you can get them. So that's nice to know. Oh, rubber banding there. Bridge officer training, of course. That's good that that's here. We can do that too. What else? And then it should be a way to heal our injuries. Yep, treat injuries. And then who are you? Personnel officer. Okay, so we can buy our special doffs here. Okay. These are doffs, those were boffs. Difference. Okay, so all that's there. That's a lot of stuff in this area. They have made it so that you really don't have to go back to Earth Space Dock to get all your stuff done. Alright, let's look at these other people. What do we have here? Oh, it's the tailor. We have customized clothing, so we can do our clothing here as well. We have away team equipment, which is just basic standard stuff. And then over here we have several contacts too. We have Burgess, Minna, and Galera. Let's start with Galera. I'm working. Come back later when I have time to brief you. Okay, well, thank you. That's very mean. I suppose you would say I'm one of Cayman's orphans. My father is Klingon, my mother is from Bajor. It was an explosive relationship, and it didn't last long. I spent my childhood on transport ships traveling between two worlds and belonging in neither of them. All I wanted was to disappear. I tried archaeology, thinking the past would be a good place to lose myself. Then I joined a colony expedition. That ended because of the war. Then I became a volunteer in the refugee camps, then a writer. It was useless. That's when Cayman found me. He gave me a purpose. More importantly, he gave me something to belong to. We're all outsiders in Klingon intelligence. If we were warriors, we'd be on a warship. That doesn't mean the work we do isn't meaningful. This is the Delta Quadrant, Admiral. We're all outsiders here. Okay. Interesting. Let's see who Minna is. Our Bajoran, our Romulan. I'm watching a dozen situations as they develop, but I don't have anything specific for you at this time. You can call me Minna. Normally I like to stay in the shadows, Admiral, but what's going on here is important enough that I think I need to see it for myself. I've been in the intelligence game a long time. I was Tal Shiar back before the destruction of the homeworld, back when that meant something. We weren't just sealess thugs. We were doing the work needed to keep an empire running. I didn't fit in with the new regime after we lost Romulus. I knew Hakiv was playing a bigger game, and I tried to call him on it. Then he pulled some strings and got me sent away. I've heard the rumors. I know that some people think my time in deep cover affected my mind, and it did, but not in the way they think. Getting away from Hakiv and Sela did give me time to think, to see what we were doing was wrong. So I left, and I've been with Datan ever since. Datan is a great man, but he's a man of peace. There's certain situations that he's not equipped to deal with. I handle those, and I'll do whatever it takes to protect the Romulan people. Hey, and of course, Burgess. So this completes our little thing here to introduce us to the Delta Quadrant. Hello, Admiral. Would you have time to look into something for me? And that's the next mission, but we'll do a whole series on the missions, so stand by for that. Who are you? Commander Ethan Burgess, sir, at your service. I was raised in London and didn't give much thought to a career in service until the Breen attack on Earth during the Dominion War. My eyes were opened that day. If we weren't safe on Earth, the most protected world in the Federation, we weren't safe anywhere. Oh, safe. I joined Starfleet soon after. I was recruited out of the academies for Starfleet intelligence, and I've spent my entire career at SL, at Psi, at C. Wouldn't have it. I don't know what that's supposed to say. They got a lot of spelling errors here. The Delta Quadrant became a bit of a pet project of mine over the years. I spent hours analyzing Voyager's logs and mission reports and learning all I could about this area of space. There's so much here we need to understand. The Voth, the Undine, the Borg, and they're just the tip of the spear. Now that Starfleet is back here, I want to be at the forefront of learning all we can about the Quadrant and its dangers. Okay, so that's Burgess. And at this point, we can just do whatever we want. The mission, the actual mission starting is Mindscape, so we'll do that in the next video. As you can see, I gained a little bit of skill points there, so I'm up just a little bit now on my skill points. I don't know if that goes toward that Mastery thing? No, absolutely nothing there. Okay. Alright, so, yeah, we are at that point where we can do whatever we want. Let's actually beam up. Let's see if we can get into the Delta Quadrant and look around a little bit, see what's there. I'd like to see it. Let's see. Exit Janolan Dyson Sphere. Yeah, let's do that. Wow, I like it. It's the Voyager intro.
It's been 32 years since Voyager finished its journey.
We thought we had left the Delta Quadrant behind us.
We were wrong.
The gateways to the quadrant are open.
And the choices we made have long-lasting effects. Now, we will help the friends we left behind.
And fight the rising darkness.
Voyager's first trip through the Delta Quadrant was a solitary one.
We must return to set things right.
This time, we must unite to survive.
Wow. Well, there you go, our little intro to the Delta Quadrant. That was nice. That was all the voice actors. One of them sounded like he was really old or something.
With
though,
access
I'm not
to
sure.
the Delta Quadrant restored, ships from the Alpha Quadrant are retracing Voyager's solitary journey. But it's a different place than where we were before. The shadows are darker. The dangers are more insidious. Now a new threat rises. Not only must we discover who is behind this war, we must learn why they have chosen the path of destruction.
Jerry Ryan, 7 of 9 there, giving our intro to the Delta Quadrant. Very nice. I like that they brought that back. I like the voiced intros to each quadrant. When you play a new game, you'll notice that they have those voiced intros. I like that. This is cool. This is the Janolan Dyson Sphere. Now we can see it from the outside. And I like that we can actually see inside it. Look at that. That is really neat. But, we are in the Delta Quadrant! Woo! Yay! Party time! Whee! I don't know if it's that exciting, but there you go. Alright, let's look at our sector map. So, we are in the Solar... Oh, no, that's the Solaran sector. Solaran sector is up there, Asuran sector, Taba sector. So we start out in... Which sector? We start out in the Asuran sector. So we are kinda in Borg space. Not good. Not good at all. So there's Borg stuff. Let's fly around a little bit. Yep, there's a Borg cube. Oh, look at that. Let's fly over there. I have no idea what this is, but it looks intriguing, so I'm just flying over here. Got no idea, but it's cool. I am now at the end of the map. Oh no, I'm up here now. Huh. Let's go look at the Kobali Homeworld. I'm interested in that. We won't go beam down in this video. We'll make a whole separate video on the Kobali Homeworld, but I just want to go see physically where it's at. A lot of people are at the Untaba system for some reason. That's interesting. Wonder what's there. Ah, here we are. Where are we? Oh, is that it down there? That must be it. So this is where you do the Kobali stuff, which I don't have access to yet. I guess we have to wait till we get to the right missions or whatever, because I don't have access to it. I can't beam down. That's interesting. I guess you have to play the mission first. Why are all these people over here, though? That's what I want to know. Look at this. This place is surrounded. If there's a party, Intab is the place to be, that's for sure. What is this? I don't know what this is, but I can't get there. I can't get access to it, so I guess it's a mission or something that we will end up having to do. Well, I look forward to that, because apparently that's popular. Wow, there's stuff all over the place. Now, here's what I don't know is I wonder... Let's go to Ram Izod. I wonder, are there sector patrols anymore? Priority assistance requested. I have no idea what that does. Oh, Mindscape. Okay. That's just telling me my next mission. Available PvE queues. Ooh, that's cool. Button for it. Just brings me right up to the PvE menu, though. I could have done that anyway. Yeah, I wonder if there are sector patrols, because Taldewa was full of them. I don't know if they followed through here with the Delta Quadrant, though. Because if there are, then I'll have to do a whole series of videos just on the sector patrols. But I love sector patrols. They're one of my favorite things. I guess I'll just have to go to each system and find out. There's nothing here, obviously. Let's go to the Zal system. I'm gonna have to travel to each one and see if there are any sector patrols. Maybe there aren't, but that's a little disappointing if there's not. Nothing here. Maybe there are not sector patrols. Oh well. I'll look at all of them. I'll look at them all off camera and see if there's any at all. This is neat. We're in the Delta Quadrant. I love this. This is going to be so much fun, guys. So let me give you a rundown on what I'm going to do. The next series of videos after this will be leveling up from 50 to 60. And we will be doing that via playing the mission content. Mindscape and then Reunion, Friends, blah blah blah, all the way to the very end. As you can see, these require certain levels to be at in order to be played, so we got to make sure we're at that level to play it. But that's the deal. That's going to be, I guess it's like 16 videos, as many missions as there are, and that'll hopefully get us to 60. If it doesn't get us to 60, then I'll do a little bit more until we get to 60, and we will then see how that progression goes. And now that I have a Tier 5 upgrade ship, we will see how upgrading a Tier 5 U ship over level 50 to 60 goes as well. My icon went away again. It's playing with my icons. Go back there. Consoles. So that's what we'll do. That's the plan. I hope you all will watch, because I intend to have a lot of fun. I haven't played any of them yet, so I'm looking forward to it, and I think it'll be a lot of fun, and hopefully you guys will find that fun as well. So thank you for watching this intro video. Welcome to the Delta Quadrant, everybody, and stay tuned for the next one.